She
Do
is
you
not
have
written
any
here.
do
Well,
you have any thoughts or desires of wanting to heal that relationship?
not with her. No, no desire to heal anything with her. No.
Okay. Not even enough to be civil since you still have a child in common?
Civility has to come from both sides. Now, I can say yes, I'm ready to be civil. Excuse me, but to heal, to mend anything,
Confirmation resistance. I could say I'm ready while I throw up in my mouth.
I don't give a fuck whether she likes me or not. I don't give a fuck whether we speak again or not. I
Oh,
want
oh, oh,
want to know
see?
that.
Whoa, whoa. Time out, slow down, because none of that is truth.
Oh, it's truth.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
Explain.
Absolutely not. Number one, you love this person enough to bring a child into this world. No,
I
no.
did.
You might be
I did.
salty. You might be wounded. You might be traumatized currently, right now. But don't be fucking cementing that shit into stone
I will.
when
I
that
will.
is not true.
I will back you up in a little sense. I will not disclose what has happened between she and I because
I,
I respect her enough not to put her down.
right. Well, I don't need nor care about the details. I'm just
You're right.
saying
I did love her
what you're
enough to bring
asserting
a
from this
child into this
current
world.
state, from your current right now. Again, we're going back to this where you currently are is not in communication with your child. That
Yes.
might not always be. Do you acknowledge that can change?
Yeah. And I'm hoping that when you
And you're hoping
say,
that
"Hey,
it
mom, I
does.
want to see dad,"
And
she
you're
told.
and you're hoping that it does. Which is why you got this, uh,
But with her
teeter
personally,
totter of should I stay or should I go thing.
no.
But again, I didn't say do you want to get back into a marriage
I
with her.
understand that. I understand that.
Okay.
But I'm not catching that part.
I said do you think that healing is possible? Do you want healing in the relationship? And that does not
Yes.
imply
Yes. I
getting
see
back
what you're saying.
together or exchanging rings again.
I understand that. I understand that. But no,
But that's why I said you already share a child. How could you not want peace and harmony with the mother of your child? If
absolutely.
you didn't, that'd be fucking evil.
Yeah. No, I see exactly what you're saying. So then my answer would have to be yeah.
Exactly. Which is the only reason why I try to, encourage you to slow down before you like shooting yourself in the foot with those words.
No, thank you.
Because regardless of how you feel about her, those words damaged your child energetically from here.
Ouch.
Meaning your child, still 6 years old, is still receiving their male current from their father, wherever he may be, and their female current from the mother. So they're getting their emotional feelings from their mommy and their mental thoughts from their daddy. And if daddy is thinking nasty mental thoughts, child is going to pick up on that. And if daddy's thinking those nasty thoughts about mommy, then child's going to internalize that, and he's going to have a negative mental attitude about his own emotional state.
Yeah.
You're going to rip him in half, even from here, distanced. And you definitely don't fucking want that. Because what you lived with that. I lived with that. We got mommy and daddy who were fucking fucked up. They bickered, they fought, they hated each other's guts. And what did we get? A right and left brain hemisphere that fucking hate each other. The feelings hate talking to the thoughts hate feeling the feelings. That's why everyone in the fucking world is on fucking meds, bro.
It's true.
So, yeah. You definitely don't want that for your own sake. You don't want that discord in your own vibration, but for even more, your own fucking, you don't want that for your fucking child.
That was fucking heavy, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in a very physical way, if you now I get this is kind of like very subtle energy realm, but on a physical level, if you saw a father A, and he's like always wagging his finger, son, you're not good enough. Why'd you do that wrong? How dumb are you? And you saw father B being like, you're learning so much, buddy. You're growing all the time. You're so smart. I'm so proud. Which, you know what I'm saying? And so even if you're doing some of that internally or toward her, it's still that same energy that father is teaching.
Property of entanglement, yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Thank you.
This feels really good. Do you do you
I
agree?
yeah yeah fully yes fully I agree. That feels very good.
Yeah.
It's not a great feeling to realize the hiccup, but it's fantastic to know the hiccup.
Well, on that note, I have something to say. I don't know if you ever met Sharon here on TikTok, but we started with this with her a year ago.
Okay.
Your mouth hole is connected to your butthole.
Okay. Human centipede.
It's the same tube, meaning it's the same process. Meaning,
Everybody's
are
got an
you
opinion,
fo-
just like their
no,
asshole.
are you focused on the new information coming in, the new revelation, the new perspective, or are you focused on the old trauma that that new perspective is kicking out the back
The
door?
flatulate.
So my point is, are you focused on this new perspective where you're seeing just a little bit deeper into the quantum entanglement, or are you focused on the old negative thoughts that you used to be thinking,
Wow.
in which case you're beating yourself up? So are you focused on the fresh new food coming in your mouth hole, which means you feel good, you feel excited about it, you
Or the
feel
shit
the
you excrete.
or are you focused on the old pattern that the new perspective is illuminating? Because my point is, you wouldn't be able to see that old perspective in this new light, in this new dimension, in this new depth, if you didn't have this new light coming in. So, are you focused on this new perspective that's coming in, or on the old trauma that it's revealing? You see all
Fuck
that? You
hey,
feel
bro. You're
that?
pretty good at that shit. Wow. Yeah. No, I feel that. Like holy. Yeah. Wow. You're pretty fucking good at that shit, dude. Huh. All right. Fuck it. I'm game. How do I suggest I go about reaching out?
Well, I wouldn't. Not yet. I mean, we've only begun to approach it in your vibration.
Never even thought of this.
Yeah. I would say, in a general sense, my encouragement would be to continue this kind of thing to improve your vibration, your perspective, and I wouldn't be surprised if something happened spontaneously. I wouldn't
Organically.
be surprised if they began reaching out to you after a month or two. You know, I who the hell knows? But as for right now, I definitely wouldn't encourage you to like get this new perspective and then jump into action with it. I would encourage you, sit with it, marinate in it, really steep in it and let it,
Your tea.
yeah, exactly. Oh, we love tea, so tea metaphors are just so appropriate.
Black tea with milk, bro. All day.
Yeah. But again, so even right there, you went to how do I jump into action with this new perspective
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
instead of settle in it, marinate in it. Really, how
So what you're
deeply
saying
can
is
you
the action
feel?
to be taken truly right now is the action of bettering
How,
myself and understanding.
even this realization that's dawning on you right now, how quickly are you wanting to run past it to the next thing? How much are you willing to sit with it? Like a hot tub, just sit in it, just sit with it, just
Yeah.
marinate in it.
Yeah.
I mean, was it not a big enough revelation? Was it not a big enough realization for you to immediately want to run past it? Right?
Right. Yes.
It's like, oh my God, that was the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen in my life. Next. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the next sunset? Yeah.
but what my point is just like, let's say again, metaphor. You go to the movies with a buddy. You come out of the movie, you say, "Oh, that was the best movie I've ever seen." Next, or do you talk about it for the next hour or two or three, or even it comes up in conversation a week later, be like, "Oh my God, that's so funny. That reminded me of that
And then
movie
those
again."
aha moments. Yeah.
Exactly. And so my point is, if it's really such a profound aha moment, does it not elicit spontaneously more attention? Don't you want to talk about it more? Like, oh my gosh, I'm
No.
really seeing this. Well,
No. um, it's scary. It's scary to talk about. It's scary to talk about, especially online. Being vulnerable. That's the fear.
but Are you talking about the realization you just had? Because again,
Oh
that's
no, the
not
realization is
scary.
fucking fantastic. I'm gonna sit with this for
So,
days.
that's what I'm saying. So, tell me about it. What was the realization that was just facilitated? Remember this part? Can you reiterate? Can you communicate? Do you remember this whole the whole thing about communication
Maybe
and
a little
putting
bit,
things into words, right?
maybe,
And that
possibly,
was an important segment, a part of. Okay, so
possibly.
can can you elaborate what it is that you're seeing more clearly now? Again, because that facilitates you seeing it more clear to even further ground out this realization. Can you verbalize what it is you're seeing?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. I'd say it's the realization that I do not know what I thought I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So wait, what did you think you knew?
Actio non verba, actions not words.
Huh. But your words become actions, so that's just like a
Right.
little circle snaking its own tail.
Energy matters. You don't matter. You energy, and energy matters. You know, truth.
So wait, actions matter, not words, but now we're realizing that it all matters, words and actions.
Boom,
So even if
boom.
you're sitting there not doing anything, it matters what you're thinking, what your thought broadcast
Yep.
is. It
And
matters.
it's fucking scary to even fucking think of that.
No, no,
Oh, it
that's
is.
scary.
I got
Why?
crazy shit in my head.
But again, mouth hole, butthole, mouth hole, butthole.
Good point.
You see, it's like if it's true that my thoughts are that creative, influential, then yeah, I might have, created some bumps in the road before, but that just means, isn't that empowering? That means that I really do have that much
Would say so.
influence. And so if I do then start exercising more deliberation in these mental broadcasts, wouldn't that be empowering?
Yeah, that's knowledge. That's knowledge I didn't have before.
Yeah,
That
mouth
spawned
hole.
up my that well that spawned of my own accord. You know, just from your I mean, let's just be honest. You know, your manipulation of the words, but really just your questions. Beautiful.
So how do you feel now?
Exposed.
So I got my Sherlock magnifying glass ready, bro.
uh, Elementary Watson. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful, and I do appreciate that a lot. And Jesus Christ, like, is that coming from that fucking? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
I don't know what.
Oh yeah, you don't know what.
What are you talking about?
Yep. You're fisting it right now, aren't you? Like the actual necklace right now, aren't you? Yeah.
Don't you worry about what I'm doing over here out of screen.
I love it. That's awesome. That's intense, actually, and it's seamless. That's the crazy thing.
It's funny. Most people have zero idea or acknowledgement of the part that I specifically play in amplifying and broadcasting the frequencies of the gems. Not only are they're full of my direct
No, it's
experiential knowledge of the quality and
current
the shape
field.
and the size, but yeah, I'm deliberately amplifying and
Wow.
broadcasting the vibrations, and no one ever acknowledges that.
I mean, it's quite obvious. And truly, nobody's going to get this kind of stuff out of me. Truly.
So, what else can you feel from Sapphire?
My ex.
Mm. Because the stomach, just like we're talking about the mouth hole in the butthole, it literally is both energies of receiving and letting go. So yellow energy helps you to accept the new, to receive, to take in, to absorb the nutrients of the new food. And yellow energy helps you release the waste, to let go of what no longer serves you, to get rid of the stuff from yesterday. So literally, not just physically in the stomach and digestion process, but emotionally and mentally as well, to receive new ideas and new perspective and new relationships, let go of the old ones, the old hurts, the old wounds. So either side of that spectrum, either side of that stick, Sapphire can facilitate both of those processes, whether it's the letting go side of things or the allowing, the receiving side of things. So when you say my ex, it's not a surprise to me, things from the past, things you're trying to get over, things you're trying to let go of, things you're trying to, that makes perfect sense. And if people would say, oh, I feel a new inspiration, I'm seeing a new perspective, like you just, that doesn't surprise me either. Both of those make perfect sense.
Wow, dude. Wow, that's cool. Um, it's uncomfortable, but it's cool.
That's not entirely accurate either.
You're
Because,
right. You're right. It's actually really comfortable to be this uncomfortable right now, and I
yeah,
don't like it. I don't like
yeah.
it.
It might be unfamiliar,
Okay, all
but it's
right.
not uncomfortable because it does. You couldn't
The
say
right
it doesn't
verbiage, the
feel
right, yeah.
good.
Mm.
Exactly, it
No,
feels
yeah.
good.
No,
Although
it does. It
it's
does.
not familiar. It's not normal for most people to feel this settled or comfortable or at ease, at peace. But it does feel good,
Yeah,
if not unfamiliar.
yeah, yeah. Before
Yeah.
I would put up a wall, or I'd be fucking in tears. Yeah, seriously.
I
Just
know.
even touching on this topic,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Well, so there is like quite a bit of direct vibrational support, like vibrational level, meaning physical body, yeah, but also emotional body, mental body, the chakras. So it's like when you had touched upon it before, you might have been feeling the holes in the centers that it caused, but now touching upon it, you're maybe, if not consciously, subconsciously acknowledging the nourishment as it's filling in the holes. It's not as painful to touch upon those things. Does that make sense the way I
Yes,
phrase that?
yes, and it's not a like it's not an endorphin rush at all. It's just a settle.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and it's funny you talk about the tummy. Like the vagus nerve is just it ain't doing flip. You know,
Hmm.
and that's like not normal for me. You know,
Yeah.
it's weird.
So what else are you feeling? What else are you noticing?
My back doesn't hurt.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, no, my
Tell
back
me